everybody. Welcome back to Happily Booked, the bookcast where two kindred spirits believe that the pursuit of happiness is the same thing as reading a good book and being able to talk about it. We're your hostesses. Did I say that right? Hostesses? Brooke and
Beck.
And I immediately thought of like Little Debbie sandwiches when I said hostesses. Even though that's two totally different brands. Okay, it's my turn to have a quote. See what I can scrounge up. Because I have a quote. Okay, this is all it is. I was suddenly exhausted. I don't know why I thought that was so like quotable. I think it's because it's so relatable to me right now. I was just like, I gotta put that in my notes. Do you know what that's from? But if you had to guess.
I was suddenly exhausted. Well, the only thing I know you're reading is Rabbits and maybe Neverwhere. I'm not sure. I don't know.
It was from Rabbits.
Was it?
Terry Miles. You're like, maybe Neverwhere. I don't know.
I didn't think it sounded like... I didn't remember it from Neverwhere.
Yeah. You're like, I guess it could. I mean, it was one sentence, so it's like, I don't know, maybe. Yeah, that was from Rabbits. Okay. So, yeah. I've decided. Okay, first things first. This is the last normal recording episode that we're doing. Next week we are recording. I mean, it'll be too late by the time you hear this. But next week we are recording the book club episode for Neverwhere by Neil Gaiman. I'm really excited about that. I know you are too. And I hope everybody else is who is participating. Or if you're just excited to listen to us, I'm excited for you to listen to us. Then we will be done for 3 weeks till October 2nd. That's when we're recording again. So there won't be an episode coming out October 2nd. That's just the first day we're going to record an episode to post for our lovely people out there. And that episode, reminding you now, because this is going to be it. I mean, I guess we'll remind you next week. But this is it. We're opening season 2 on October 2nd with another book club. And the book club pick for that one, we just picked it. Sorry, y'all will get to vote next time, was The Devil and the Dark Water by Stuart Turton. Really excited about that. Starting it off with a spooky book since it'll be spooky season. And I hope it's spooky, but not too spooky for some people. And I think it's going to be really good. So that's your reminder. I guess we'll remind you again next week before the book club chat. But I hope you participate in that as well.
We can also put some reminders on social media.
Yeah, some of us will, do that. Anyway, at some point in time. So, yeah, okay, we'll just go from one point to the other like we're supposed to. Do you have any hauls?
Sort of.
Okay.
Emma got some yarn today.
Cute.
Can't tell you the colors.
Oh.
But I can tell you that it's
blue?
for you.
Love that.
I can't tell you what she's making.
That's sweet. I'm excited. I'm so excited.
But she got something for you. So the actual reveal, I guess, will be like after your baby shower.
Okay.
And then I ordered some jasmine essential oil because I tried to do some body oils, but it was a fail because of what I chose. So I'm choosing something different. We were not going to talk about what I chose and why it was a failure. But we're going to try jasmine for body oils. But we did do some lip balms. And we did some body butters, but I think Emma didn't like them because I think she cleaned out the body butter containers. But they're doing a pop-up on Saturday.
This Saturday.
Yeah.
Okay. So it'll be past by the time you hear this, but still.
So we're hoping that we sell the lip balms and the body oils and some other things that she's made. She's made stickers and some other stuff.
And some crocheted items, right?
She has some crocheted items. She doesn't have a lot.
Yeah.
I keep telling her she needs to make some more, but she's like, I don't want crochet to be a chore. So
yeah, I mean, I don't crochet, but I do knit, and it do be feeling like a chore at the moment. So I understand that. That's why I haven't caught up on my temperature blanket. Spoiler alert, haven't caught up. Wow, is everybody shocked? Probably not.
I have gone the past 2 weeks to get the yellow I need to get caught up on my temperature blanket.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know I was out, but I am. And 75 seems to be a very popular temperature for us. And so I need yellow because that's what I chose for the 75.
That's like what my 75 is too.
Really? That's
funny.
Or
like 70 to 75, I think.
70 to 75 for me is ivory, and 75 to 80 is yellow.
Okay, yeah.
I think that's what it is. And so Hobby Lobby hasn't had the yellow. They have everything else in this yarn except the yellow. So I found out today when the person checking me out said, "Did you find everything you needed?" And I said, "No."
If you're gonna ask,
normally I would have said, "Yeah, it was great. We had a good experience," but I was just like, "No." I said, "I've been here the past 2 weeks looking for this yarn, and you have every other yarn but this one yarn."
Yeah.
And he goes, "Oh, well, we can rain check it for you, and we can order it and call you when it's ready." And I said, "Say what now?"
You can do what?
I said, "Well, let's do that."
Yeah.
So they wrote down everything, and actually the manager, when he came over to do it, went ahead and ordered it. Like, he got his little iPad, and he said, "Well, let's see if it's available, because if it's not available in the warehouse for whatever reason, then we can't get it."
Right.
He goes, "Oh, yes, let me order that right now." And he said it should be on the truck on Thursday, so I should get a call Friday. So
that's good.
Yeah.
That's so nice of them to go ahead and do that.
Hobby Lobby is a really nice company.
Yeah, they always seem to have good service whenever I visit them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've gotten all of my yarn for my temperature blanket. For my temperature blanket, I got from Joanne.
Mm-hmm.
And I normally, the closest Joanne to me is 45 minutes away.
Yeah.
So I would do a pickup order, and for some reason, it's cheaper than having it delivered, which is not for some reason. That makes complete sense. Better use my gas than their gas, make it cheaper for me.
Right.
I guess. And I mean, I've not really had to interact with a whole lot of people. But so far their service seems good. The Hobby Lobby near me says that it's going to be reopening. So that's good.
Oh, from the tornado?
Yeah. I mean, it's been a while now, hasn't it? Isn't that crazy?
It has been.
I'm sure I guess they had to go through all of their legal processes and stuff.
Yeah.
But I need to catch up on my temperature blanket, man. It's like, I don't want to keep doing it until, I want to be caught up by the time little one comes into the world.
Yeah.
I mean, by then I should be done, but just about.
I was going to say, because you're not going to have any time once he comes.
Right. Like, anyway. I kind of have a haul.
Okay.
Becky knows what it is because we just spent like 2 hours, it feels like, talking about it. How do I say this? We have 2 new to us vehicles, so that's exciting. We got them both from an auction, and they were in very good condition, which is also exciting considering it was from an auction. Like, you never really know how it's gonna be. Like, it's sold as is, and you bid for it when you think you're maybe gonna get a deal. So we go to the auction and we get these 2 vehicles and we drive them out of the gate and everything's running fine. Except, I mean, we had to jump one off because it had a dead because it had a dead battery, which is fine, totally fine, normal, whatever. It's been sitting there. Makes sense. And then we get a few miles down the road, we get gas, starts up again just fine, and one of them's on a trailer, by the way. I guess I should say that. I don't know. We teleported to the auction and then drove 2 vehicles. And we are leaving the gas station, gonna go get some dinner because we're hungry. We have 2.5 hours till we get home. 2 seconds from the place we're gonna eat, the one I'm driving just shuts down. Completely shuts down. Can't get it started again. It was so sad. I'm not going to go into what it was or anything like that. But the other vehicle that actually made it all the way home is a minivan. So I feel like I'm entering my minivan era because I was, not going to lie, I wasn't all that excited when you first told me we had a minivan. But I am really digging it. I'm not going to lie. Really liking my minivan. So that's our haul. We don't know how long, the minivan will last us. We still have to test the waters. There's still some things we have to do to it. But hey, it got us all the way home. 2 hours, 2.5 hours. And that sucker ran fine, so smooth. So, I don't know. Yay. I'm just really excited. And everybody's like, oh my gosh, that's so great. So much room for a car seat. And I was like, I know. Oh, it was so funny. So that's kind of my haul. I have something else jotted down here, but it's really irrelevant. So I'm just not going to breeze past it.
Okay.
So, have you finished anything?
I have.
I bet I know what it is.
Yeah, you probably do.
Go on, tell the people.
I finished Neverwhere.
I knew it.
I liked the ending.
That's good. That's really good. I'm excited. No, I'll wait a second. I know you can't talk about it too much because next week is when you're really gonna go in. Yes. Have you been making notes or anything? Or are they mental notes?
I thought occasionally about making notes, but I didn't actually do it because I'm driving when I'm listening to it.
Yeah.
So there's not really. It's dangerous if I make a note. So they're all mental. So I'm mental.
We knew that.
So I hope I remember everything I want to talk about. It was such a good book.
I'm so glad you enjoyed it. And that was your first Neil Gaiman.
Yes. And I will say that even though there were a few, in my opinion, pretty bad words.
Yeah.
It was the same word.
Yeah.
I don't think that past the first few chapters, there was more of it. It was not throughout the whole entire book.
Yeah.
I do not think. Unless I became
so desensitized
that it flew over. But
what is it you called me? A brusher?
A brusher.
Yeah.
A brusher pastor. I don't know. But I really, really liked it. And I don't want to say too much.
I know, you can't say too much. I'm really glad you liked it. So I have yet to start it.
What?
I am going to try to start it today.
Well, it really shouldn't take you too long.
I mean, I did the math. And if I want to finish it by Saturday, per se, which would give me plenty of time, I need to read at least 65 pages, 66 pages, excuse me, every day starting tonight, until then, and I should be done. And, my mom also hasn't started it, so that makes me feel good. And I don't think Katie has really gotten into it, and that makes me feel good. It makes me feel good that I'm not the only one. Yeah. But I want them to now be like, okay, we have to read it now, right. so that they can participate, because I know they want to. Mm-hmm. When we looked these up, we picked 2 books each. Yes. Oh, wait, no, they did get. Oh no, never mind. Sorry. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Getting confused, thinking about a different book. Earlier I said The Devil in the Dark Water. Nobody got to vote because that's true. Yeah. And in my head, I was like, oh, they did get to vote, but it's because they voted on these. They voted Neverwhere. Right. So anyway, brain fart. We checked on Scribd to make sure they were all on Scribd. Yeah. Audio, we specified. Right. We made sure they were all there. I could click on them and start listening to them when we originally looked them up. All of them. And just yesterday, my mom was like, oh, I haven't started it yet. And I said, okay, well, it should be on Scribd so we can, that will help us catch up if we need to listen to audio. She was like, no, it's not. And I was like, what are you talking about, woman? What are you talking about? I know it's on Scribd. I looked it up. We looked it up. Becky's been listening to it on Scribd. I know she has. And then I was like, well, I guess maybe she was listening to it on Audible, but I'm pretty sure she was listening to it on Scribd. And she looked it up on her phone on Scribd, and it was like, it would not come up. That was the issue. Like, it wouldn't even appear. And I was like, what? So, with the evidence in front of me, I clearly didn't believe her. So I looked it up on mine, which is the same account. And, sure enough, wouldn't come up on mine either. And I was like, what's happening? I know we had access to this.
Right. Well, you looked it up specifically for me.
Right.
To make sure that the books that
we have are on Scribd.
Right.
I'm trying to be considerate here, and Scribd is like, no.
Did you try it today?
I have not tried it today. It was just so weird, and I don't understand. And you sent me a link, and you sent me a screenshot. Like, I know you were listening to it on Scribd. That's a fact.
I'm like, I'm not crazy.
Yeah. And gotta pause my audiobook. When you go on Scribd, it like automatically starts playing sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta pause it.
Did it let you pull up The Devil in the Dark Water on Scribd?
I don't recall if I tried again. Like right now, I'm under audiobooks and I searched Neil Gaiman Neverwhere. Came up last time, won't come up. If I click on everything, it comes up and I can click on it and it says title will be available on September 10th. Now, why is it available on September 10th? The card had the funds. I don't understand. And it's available for you right now.
Yeah, that's so weird.
I don't get it. And I know it's not like a library thing. So I don't understand why we don't have access to it until the 10th. It's so weird to me.
That's very weird.
Devil
Does she have a hard copy that she can get a hold of?
Because I gave her the extra
one.
But I think she's gonna primarily use Scribd. Or she was trying to. Yeah, I still have access to The Devil in the Dark Water. Oh wait, no. It comes up in the search, but it says it'll be available on the 10th. Like, why?
That doesn't make any sense.
That's so weird.
That's really very weird.
And the app is updated. I don't know. The card is valid. It's been taking the money. So I don't know. It's just odd.
Very odd.
I just have a qualm now with Scribd.
That is so weird.
Yeah, and I'm like, I tell people that it's on Scribd in case they're using Scribd. That way, they can look it up on there and use their account for Scribd to listen to the audiobook. And now it's like, well, is it going to say that for them? They can't have it until the 10th when we're recording the 11th?
Right.
That's not fair. I just, if anybody else was having issues with that, let me know so I feel better. Because it really bothered me. Oh, this is insane. So I used a credit on Audible.
A valuable.
I will say I had 5. So
I have 3 right now.
I barely ever use them, so they just keep building.
I'm trying not to.
Yeah, and
that's so sad what they've done to us.
I know. Can't believe you made me use a credit that at one point I was going to use anyway. But so I used it for Neverwhere. So I told my mom she can go ahead and start listening to it because she's more likely to listen to it because she can listen to it at work.
Yeah, she likes to rub that
jealous. I know. So jealous. And that's pretty much where she's going to listen to it. So, and I'm going to cram.
like she's studying for a final.
Like I'm studying for a final. So I'm really excited though. I think I'm going to like it. I'm glad you have liked it. Yeah, I'm really excited.
Yeah. I can't wait for you to read it. I cannot wait for tomorrow because as I know, I am still reading, of course, Esrahaddon by Michael J. Sullivan, but I'm also reading The Dragon Reborn by Robert Jordan.
Yeah.
And our coworker,
I would get those mixed up.
Our coworker went to Dragon Con this weekend, right?
Yeah.
And I'm reading and I'm like, I want to text him. He's at Dragon Con.
But he's busy.
I'm like, don't bother him.
He's having a good time.
Yeah, don't bother him. He's at Dragon Con. And so I was reading again the next night and I was like, I want to text him. Oh, he's at Dragon Con. Don't bother him.
Yeah. Yeah. So, all weekend. I mean, I think they started like Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm ready to text him and be like, oh my goodness, I cannot believe this is happening.
Yeah. I kept seeing little snippets because I'm friends with somebody else who also went to drive out, and they may have gone together. I don't really know.
One of our former coworkers?
Yeah. And friends with him on Snapchat, and he kept posting random little snippets, and I was like, wow.
That's funny because great time. Our coworker was working Thursday morning. He got off at 11 and went straight to Dragon Con. But if it's the same former coworker I'm thinking, he came in, he's like, what are you doing here?
Okay, they maybe didn't go together then. But I knew they were both going.
Right.
That's funny. Yeah, probably it's the same person. So I'm going to have to put a little hold on rabbits, is my point for all of that.
Yeah. How far are you in rabbits right now?
I'm like 70% through. Let me give you the exact percentage.
Is it going to like hurt your feelings to have to put it on hold?
A little bit, but that's okay. That's all right. Yeah, 70%. So, I don't know. It'll be good, though. It'll be good. I'll come back to it. I'm enjoying it. Like, I'm not going to not enjoy it. And I posted a little reel yesterday? I think yesterday.
I think it was yesterday.
And I tagged Terry Miles in it because it had the book in it. And Terry Miles liked it. So, I'm not going to say we're best friends, but we're pretty close.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's very cool.
And of course, I had said also in the caption that I have to re-listen to the podcast now because I love the podcast too. Just a little shout out to you, Terry, my bud. So
I mean, it's very cool.
It is really cool. It always makes me feel good. I will say I did tag Neil Gaiman and he did not like it. So maybe it's because I posted a video of the book by Terry Miles, not Neil Gaiman.
Maybe.
Not Neil. We're buds. First name basis. I also realized I never read the synopsis at any point in time about like 4 rabbits.
Really?
At any point in time. And I'm like, people are probably really wondering what's going on in this story. So I'm going to read the synopsis.
Okay.
Because as much as I enjoy the podcast, it's my favorite podcast. And as much as I enjoy this book, some of it goes over my head a little bit because it's just so like, I don't even know the word. Like it's just so almost abstract. Mm-hmm. It can be a little odd, a little weird, but a lot better than another weird book that I tried to start recently and might come back to still. I haven't taken it off my Storygraph yet. Haven't DNF'd it yet, technically.
That's funny.
We're gonna try. Okay. Goodness gracious. Do you want to read it? I think you want to read it.
You want me to read it?
Yeah, I feel like I've been talking a lot and
You're tired of talking?
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to have to take my dadgum glasses off to read it. Getting old is so fun.
So fun.
Okay.
Yeah, it's on the inside.
I thought so. I was just making sure there wasn't something else on the back that I should read.
A million blurbs.
Alrighty. It's an average workday. You've been wrapped up in a task and you check the clock when you come up for air, 4:44 p.m. You check your email and 44 unread messages have built up. With a shock, you realize the date is April 4th, 4-4. And when you get in your car to drive home, your odometer reads 44,444. Coincidence? Or have you just seen the edge of a rabbit hole? Rabbits is a mysterious alternate reality game so vast it uses the entire world as its canvas. Since the game started in 1959, 10 iterations have appeared and 9 winners have been declared. The identities of these winners are unknown. So is their reward, which is whispered to be NSA or CIA recruitment, vast wealth, immortality, or perhaps even the key to the secrets of the universe itself. But the deeper you get, the more dangerous the game becomes. Players have died in the past, and the body count is rising. And the 11th round is about to begin. Enter Kay, a rabbit's obsessive who has been trying to find a way into the game for years. That path opens when Kay is approached by billionaire Alan Scarpio, rumored to be the winner of the 6th iteration. Scarpio says that something has gone wrong with the game and that Kay needs to fix it before 11 starts, or the whole world will pay the price. 5 days later, Scarpio is declared missing. 2 weeks after that, Kay blows the deadline. 11 begins, and suddenly, the fate of the entire universe is at stake. Ooh.
Kind of spooky almost.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's so funny. Like random, as you read, a lot of hints at the game Rabbits comes from like making all these odd connections to things like, 444,000 miles. My clock reads 4 o'clock and 44 minutes.
Right.
Just random little things like that. So in this book, don't ask me to explain it, but it talks about something called ley lines. And it has,
I've heard of ley lines.
So, do you know what ley lines are?
I've heard of them in other, like, movies and stuff like that.
Okay.
But before we go further, I would like to say it's 4:46, which means that I probably started reading that at 4:44, and that's weird. I just thought I'd throw it out there.
Oh, it's weird.
Continue.
We're playing Rabbits. And it talks about ley lines, and I don't really know what ley lines are. But in the book, they have, a big impact on the way everything flows in our reality. Mm-hmm. So they talk about them a lot, and they have to do with the game Rabbits, and Rabbits has to do with ley lines. I stopped reading for the evening, went upstairs, was scrolling on my phone, and got trapped. I hate doing that. But on my TV in the bedroom, I had a YouTube video going, and it was just a girl who talked about the book she read in August. And all of a sudden I hear, and in this book they focus a lot on ley lines. And I was like, oh my gosh, I see you, Rabbits. I see you. And obviously we're not really playing Rabbits, but I just thought it was funny that it's just weird. And it talks about in the book how, like, some people think it's a game, and really you're just obsessively noticing certain things. Like, one thing gets pointed out to you and you remember it and you can recall it once you see it again, and it makes you think there's a connection, kind of stuff like that. So I just thought it was really funny that another book randomly also mentioned ley lines. It's a conspiracy, man.
Well, ley lines themselves are a conspiracy. I looked up the definition of them. Do you want to hear?
Thank goodness, yeah, please.
Ley lines are straight alignments drawn between various historic structures, prehistoric sites, and prominent landmarks. The idea was developed in early 20th century Europe, with ley line believers arguing that these alignments were recognized by ancient societies that deliberately erected structures along them. And then this says ley lines, the supernatural lines that connect the universe.
Yeah.
So I think probably one of the places where I heard about ley lines was in a show called The Librarians.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that they use ley lines when they travel
through
to different
like, dimensions and stuff. Yeah. So that helps a lot. And that sort of gives you an idea of what it's about. And the podcast is a different character, and you're following it during a different iteration of one of the games. So they're different stories, but they're the same universe and everything. So you can listen to them separately, and you can enjoy two totally different stories. I really enjoyed the podcast. That was like one of my favorite narrative podcasts. It was just so like creepy and like interesting and suspenseful. And then I've listened to like every other single podcast that they've created, and I've enjoyed all of them. So I'm gonna have to though put a hold on Rabbits just for this week, or whenever I finish it and finish Neverwhere, because I gotta get that done, Becky. Gotta get that done.
How do you feel about I actually finished a book before you?
I'm so proud. So proud of you, and so happy for you, and a little disappointed in myself, but not seriously. And I am seriously proud of you, though. Yeah, that's amazing. That's good. Good job. Because you really got into it.
I did. I really enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah.
I can't wait to do the podcast about it.
Ooh. Wouldn't it be wild if I didn't finish it?
I hope you do.
There'd have to be some kind of punishment if I didn't. You have to read The Library at Mount Char, Brooke. Against Your Will by Scott Hawkins. You have to read another Ian Reid book. Oh my gosh.
No offense, guys.
Yeah, all right. I mean, if you like them, that's great. That's great for you. I was watching another YouTube video, and she was like, best horror books I've ever read. Ian Reid was on there like twice. And I was like, no. She understood them?
I guess.
And I was like, you got to be kidding me. Like, oh my gosh, they're really not all that, okay? And I don't understand half of them, and that's probably my own fault. But, whatever.
Maybe he's trying to be too esoteric in his writing.
I guess. Oh. But I haven't finished anything else. I mean, I haven't finished anything. So, as you can tell. So you're currently reading The Dragon Reborn and hold on, Esrahaddon.
Yes. Cool.
And those are both audio. No, yes, one's physical.
That is correct. I'm sorry. The Dragon Reborn is physical.
Cool.
And Esrahaddon is audible.
Happy for you.
Audible. It's on Audible.
It is. I guess it is Audible though. Anyway,
am I asleep?
English is so weird. I haven't finished anything either. No, you have. Sorry.
We're both
Am
asleep.
I also sleeping?
Take two.
I have not finished anything. Of course. I tried though. I was like, I wanted to. Last week I was like, hopefully by next week I finish something. I wanted to so bad. And it just hasn't happened. I've been trying though. I've been trying. Every time I'm like, I might listen to music. No. We are listening to our audiobook. Okay?
What's your audiobook that you're listening to?
Capture the Sun by Jessie Mihalik, I think. I talked about how I say that person's name wrong.
How you say the name wrong all the time?
Yeah, and that might be wrong. Because I'm not looking at anything directly. But I only have an hour left.
Okay.
I only have an hour left.
And you work tomorrow?
I work tomorrow, so I will be able to finish it tomorrow. Yep. Done. Moving on. I might even start Neverwhere on audio. I really enjoyed. I say really enjoyed. I think I rated them like 4 and 3 stars, but I enjoyed them enough to continue with the trilogy.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the first 2 in the Starlight Shadows trilogy. The first one was Hunt the Stars, and the second one was Eclipse the Moon. They were both very enjoyable enough, however you want to think about that regarding how I rated them. I liked them. I liked them just fine. The characters were enjoyable. The story was enjoyable enough. It had plenty of action. And I think I like sci-fi more than I give myself credit for. I never read a whole lot of sci-fi, but when I do, I'm like, oh yeah, this was really fun. I really enjoyed this. And it was they're sci-fi romances, so keep that in mind. And they're not for tots, so I'll keep that in mind. They're very much adult sci-fi romances, and they're just fine. I'm in this third one, and I don't remember. I only remember thinking about the characters in the first 2 books. I enjoyed them enough. Their banter was okay. They didn't make me want to pull my eyes out. They're enjoyable enough to read. They're not too angsty, even especially because they are adults.
Right.
These 2 in this third one, I want to strangle them. They get on my nerves.
Oh no.
I get it. People have baggage. Let's just say baggage. It happens. And some people carry that baggage with them and they don't mean to.
Right.
That's a thing that happens in real life.
And they throw it at people.
So of course it would happen in a fictional sci-fi romance.
Oh no.
But these are adults. And they are so angsty. I want to punch the wall. It's so annoying. And I should reel it back a little bit. Most of the time they're okay. But then something will happen. He's like, my heart is yours. I love you so much. I would do anything for you. And she's like, that is amazing. I think I care about you like that too. Blah, 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 whatever. Cheesy, pour on the queso. And then he does one thing. I can't even think of an example. And he gives her his blanket instead of instead of sharing, something like that. And she's like, does he even love me? Does he even care? I can't believe this. Why would he do that? Is this a joke to him? And I'm like, girl, he literally declared his love to you. And you're acting like a child.
Oh my goodness.
Get over it. Get over it.
That
okay?
is funny.
It's getting on my nerves a little bit. And I'm at the, like, nearing the end. You know, I got an hour left. So it's like, and everything has happened. Like, the story, the action, the plot of the story is done.
It's wrapped up.
It's wrapped up. So I don't really know why I have an hour left, but
so they can fit some more angst in there.
They better not. They better don't. Because
They better don't.
They better don't. It's so annoying. You're adults. This is an adult saucy novel. Like, you don't have to be angsty. Oh, it's just so cringy. I can't stand it. I'm like, you're being ridiculous. Both of you are being ridiculous.
That's funny.
And I know it's fiction. I know. It's not real people. There's nothing about this is real. It just bothers me so much. But most of the time, they're fine. I will say that I think, though, this is my least favorite of all three of them. Just because of that. Like,
so what are you going to rate it?
I'm not done with it yet. But it's probably going to be like 3-star. Like, whatever. Most of it was fine. But yeah, I'm going to be done with that soon. I don't know what really to start on audio next. I did tell my mom she can listen to Neverwhere on Audible, and it would really, I think, confuse us if we tried to do it at the same time. I don't know.
I know what I'm listening to next.
Ooh, what are you going to listen to next?
I'm going to start our October read.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
I actually sort of kind of already started it, but only because you said it wouldn't come up on yours. So I was like, well, will mine play?
And you were like, let me just play it.
Yeah, so
let me just listen to an hour of it.
I didn't listen to that much of it, but I have technically started it because I wanted to make sure it would actually play.
Yeah.
I was a little concerned.
That's funny. So you listened to how long of it?
Just like a minute.
Oh, okay. How did it sound?
It actually sounds like it's going to be good. Like, what am I trying to say? Like, some books have too much description to the point that it's boring.
Yeah.
And then, like, once you get past the first whatever, it's not boring anymore, and it's really good. And then some of them just start out with the right amount of description.
Mm-hmm.
This one's got the right amount of description.
That's good.
Like, in the first minute, it already is, like, setting the stage for what's happening.
I love that.
And it wasn't boring in the first minute. Now, again, it was only a minute, so maybe the next minute is boring. I don't know, but we'll see.
Yeah. And the narrator sounds good, too?
The narrator sounds good. He's British.
That's good. That's good. That's always good.
Yeah. I mean, anything in a British or I like Scottish accents.
Yeah.
So, like.
Anything in a beautifully unique accent that is different from ours.
Yes.
is wonderful.
And it's funny because I'm always wondering, like, do they think the same thing about our accents that we think about theirs? Like, do they think that Southern accents are cool?
I do think that some people think that Southern accents are cute, but for the most part, I don't think people really like American accents.
It's narrated by James Cameron Stewart.
Oh, okay. That's cool. I don't know why I said that like I knew him, but oh yeah, James Cameron Stewart. We're friends too.
I will say that whenever I hear someone doing an American accent on a British show, I'm like, let me look up and see if this person's really American, because that sounds like a fake accent to me.
And half the time they make fun of, like, they try to do like a Texas thing.
Or to me, the New York accent.
Oh my gosh, so funny. So
I'm like,
funny.
I don't think that's how New Yorkers sound.
Right.
There's only been one time that the person was actually an American actor.
Yeah, me too.
And I was like, maybe they just sound like they have a fake accent because they're surrounded by British accents.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
It sounded so weird.
Yeah.
But then I think, do they fact check us on our British accents? Like,
oh, they better.
Is that really a British actor?
Right. They better. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to start next on audio. I do know. Maybe. I was going to start Falling by TJ Newman, or another Lady Hardcastle book.
Okay.
Or something else. I don't know.
What is Falling about?
That's a good question. It's the other plain thriller that TJ Newman wrote. She was the author of Drowning.
Okay.
And I can read you the synopsis, though.
Sure.
Because that would help. Oh, that's really short, too. Really short synopsis. That's good for me and for all of you. Okay, this is it. You just boarded a flight to New York. There are 143 other passengers on board. What you don't know is that 30 minutes before the flight, your pilot's family was kidnapped.
Oh.
For his family to live, everyone on the plane must die.
What?
The only way the family will survive is if the pilot follows his orders and crashes the plane. Enjoy the flight.
Crazy!
What? My mom did listen to it right after she listened to Drowning, and she said it was also very, very good. So I loved Drowning. Drowning was so good.
Wow.
So good. So, yeah, I'm probably going to listen to that next. It was good. There's just something about a freaky plane thriller that just, I mean, like, don't get on a plane, you know? Like,
don't listen to that on a plane.
Yeah, oh, no, I could not. I could never. So you were talking about, sorry, I meant to say this earlier. You were talking about how, like, some books start off kind of slow and boring with a lot of description, and some books just start off, like, perfect.
Yeah.
And, like, you're hooked. That is Station 11. Starts off perfect. So, in case you want to start that at some point, maybe after The Devil in the Dark Water, I don't know. The audiobook is really good too.
I feel like this year your Christmas present should be me reading Station 11.
That should be it. That's all I want. That's it. That, and I want you to read the Shadow and Bone trilogy.
I mean, I should.
You should. I think you'd really like that. But yeah, no, when I first started reading Station 11, I was like, wow, immediately hooked. Immediately. Starts off amazing. Great setting. Great description.
You know what you need to listen to?
What?
The Legend of the First Empire
I do.
series.
That I do. Touche. Yeah, our coworker's like, yeah, you do. Yeah.
He only told us that for like a very long time.
Yeah. And he had started another series that I think I'm interested in because he was like, it's very elemental magic. Kind of reminded him a lot of Avatar: The Last Airbender. And I was like, hooked. Got me. Yeah, I'll buy it.
Which series is that?
It is the first book is the Unsouled, I believe. Unsouled, like you don't have a soul. The Unsouled by Will Wight. And he didn't have to tell me much, so except basically that it was like kind of like and kind of like how Avatar: The Last Airbender is set in sort of like villager times. That's all. I can't think of any other words.
I mean, that's a good description.
Is that it?
To me.
Okay, I can't think of what else to say other than villagers. And he said that that's kind of set like that, and there's a lot of elemental magic, and I was like, well, dang, sounds good to me. So I don't know. I just don't know. There's just so many books, so little time.
Yeah.
But yeah, the next physical book obviously is going to be Neverwhere. So obviously that's my next physical book. And I don't know what else after that. Maybe The Sea of Tranquility. Maybe I'll go ahead and read The Devil in the Dark Water. I don't know.
I want you to like Neverwhere so much.
I'm going to. I loved Coraline. I loved The Ocean at the End of the Lane. And I loved the Graveyard Book. And since I haven't read this, I don't know if I want to recommend you the other two. I know you're thinking about Coraline already.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to recommend to you the other two until I've read this so I can see how they work together.
But I just feel like he's such a good writer.
He is a great writer.
I mean, I don't know how different it is from the other ones either, but I would imagine that they can't be bad.
I mean, they're not.
And if I listen to them,
he narrates them too.
What's the one at the end of the lane? The
Ocean at the end of the lane.
That was recommended to me when I got done reading this.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I feel like I would enjoy that one.
Yeah.
Too. So
yeah, it was really good. Well, since we're talking about them, I really, I think you'll like that. I think you'll like anything by Neil Gaiman. If you like a Neil Gaiman, you'll probably like anything else by Neil Gaiman. But I think you would really like the Graveyard Book as well. That one, I'm not gonna lie, had me boo-hooing it for a second there. Just a little bit of boo-hooing. But yeah, The Ocean at the End of the Lane was really good too. It's just they're so
I like it when you prepare me that I might boohoo because, like, with a man called Uva, you prepared me, so I didn't.
Mega
because
boohoo.
I kept thinking, okay, this can't be it because it's too soon in the book. I need to save my boohooing. So, like, I really prepared myself. So I like it when you prepare me because I feel like I'm less likely I can hold it in better, waiting for the moment when it's right.
Yeah.
Legends of the First Empire had me crying a lot. I was ugly crying.
And you were like, I had to go into work after that. Red eyes and sniffling.
Runny nose. They're like, are you okay? Yeah, I'm just listening to a book. It's fine.
I don't know. I don't know. After Neverwhere, I have no idea what I want to read.
I guess we'll just all be surprised next week.
We're gonna find out. Or maybe we won't talk about that next week because we'll be talking about Neverwhere.
That's right.
And they'll have to wait
a long time. A few weeks.
A couple weeks. How exciting for us.
Oh, well, they'll have to wait longer than that because the first one that they listen to will also be a book club book.
That's true. So they'll have to wait like 5 weeks.
You should be few. You should be through several books by then.
I mean, one can only hope. That'll give me plenty of time to catch up on some books. Man. Okay. Well, I mean, that's all I've got right now. I think, that's all I've got. I'm really going to try to also physically read this on our way to Alabama because we're going to Alabama on Friday and coming back Saturday. It's only like a 3-hour drive, but I'm not driving, so I'm going to try to cram that in. Not taking my minivan, so, whatever. I mean, you can't legally yet take my minivan, so.
Yeah, gotta get all the paperwork done.
Yeah. Gotta have a tag and stuff. Insurance.
Okay, you gotta get that for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. Remy is ripping the stuffing out of that lamb.
Oh my gosh. That one did not last very long. That was the replacement lamb that I bought for Ranger. And he immediately tore it open and tore the sound out of it.
Oh, I was wondering why I never heard it.
And then he kept chewing on like the sound thing. I was like, what's in your mouth? And I realized what it was and I immediately threw it away because, choking hazard.
Yeah.
And, dog eating it hazard.
Right.
And now there's a gaping hole in it and they just keep pulling the stuffing out. Remy loves to pull stuffing out. Remy she loves tennis balls.
Oh boy.
But she'll like rip them apart.
Yeah.
She loves to just lay there and just chew them all apart.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's not why I got you the tennis balls.
Right. My parents' dog does the same thing with stuff. And it's like a joke now. Like, how fast will it take him to destroy something?
Yeah. I mean, I understand. Yeah. I don't know what we were saying the other day. We were talking about I think we were talking about maybe getting an Airbnb when we go to Kentucky in a couple weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And my parents are going to watch the dogs, but we were contemplating just going ahead and taking them with us.
Mm-hmm.
We're like, well, we better, put his muzzle on while he's in the Airbnb because we're going to come back and that place is going to be tore up. Say goodbye to your couch.
Right.
So, but my parents are going to watch them, so that's good.
Yeah,
Don't have to worry about that.
Dog grandparents.
Yeah.
Well, that's all I have too.
All right. See y'all next week for the book
so
club.
Sad when the podcast
I know.
Is over.
It was like, did I get everything out? I guess I did.
I don't know if the listeners feel that way or not, but I always feel so sad.
Finally, Brooke's done talking.
So funny.
Me too.
So thank you guys for listening. I noticed I saw a reel from the Sideways Sheriff today on Instagram. So I don't know if that means he has a new video on YouTube or not, but go check out his YouTube channel if you haven't, and make sure you're following him on Instagram. The reel was really nice.
Yeah.
I was like, that was it? It felt so short. Like I felt like it needed to be longer. So I probably should be over on YouTube watching some of the videos, and that way I get more.
Yeah.
So check him out if you haven't. Then thank you to him, of course, for getting our stuff for us and making the podcast possible. Thank you to Miss Tracy. And if anyone, again, is interested in any of our merchandise, let us know, because Miss Tracy handles all of that for us, and it's some really nice stuff. Brooke was wearing a t-shirt the other day.
High quality t-shirt.
Very nice. And just thank you for listening. It's wonderful to know that there are so many kindred spirits in the world. And until next time, stay happily booked.